If you spread your blood over your intent, then listen up. Because I'm with you, kids. Humble yet self-aware of the lie that I am careless to the fact that I lie, but why would I care with no awareness? The meaning in the parable is all about comparable imperative narrative within your own material. You have never meant to have been a slave of this imperial time or the chain, but now you have a chance to change. You've been smothered by the holy cow like cereal. It's cereal. Starting to see the voice of her is minimal compared to this vibration. I'm rhyming with the syllables containing so much feeling that the devil will get chills and then go dwell with the animals. I will save the children that have been victims of his hidden agenda within his intent. If you next or if you actually exist, bruh, hand me something I can stand on. Orlando, Atlantis, where my hand is on the map, but that's not where my home is. But I know this. This land is really in my head, just drowned it out by the sounds of trumpets tearing down the wall. Do not swear your care to Jericho. The devil isn't significant in the jungle of alliance of the lions. Be higher. High, ain't he hysterical? Fuck you. And your proclamation. I'm not accumulating wealth for my energy to build your population. My observation won't fall for your indoctrination. I wonder if you are the devil who fell from heaven. I ponder the spoils that rest with this question, but yet I would never let the confession of this lesson be the message of Jehovah was to lose. If her dad heard, I'll flop, but this bird gon' die when I cock. But worry not, my kindred souls. Our intent outweighs the rest of our selflessness can take control. I know it's hard to trust your soul. Not often are the righteous the ones who reap the spoils, but this time it's to us the spoils go. And he'll go spoil. This is so you'll grow to know how to be content. I'm blind, but Damascus is why the Bible was ever written on the road. When they took it and rewrote the shit again. The title defines the design inside the minds of men. I got pennies for your thoughts. Unless your mind's is spent, I'll show you what he does. Times 10 like oversized dimes during a paradigm shift. All the lion's pride I imply roaring like some motorcycle, a code to decipher when Quasimodo talking homo. Wow, right below the GoPro, her, me, so horny. Sophia be the soul of the false prophet who so often the devil is blowing slow. Just rolling along. He ain't shit. He won't do shit. I'll lead you into Pangea. The demon you treat for dinner won't eat you, but he ain't been shit since that convention in Geneva. The last time he received bows from the crowd he intestined, expressed a movement. He was getting too big for the bridge. It's not real, just chill. It's his tricks. This bitch is not human. Telling you self-worship is truth? Come on, Quasi, get Anubis. This is just his new gimmick. Since this was his prison for bleeding on his intention that it was a worship of something as worthless as a human, that he vowed to never do this, to prove that his root words plant seeds in your new kids, women and men who would be so willing to follow up, feeling like they could be willing to do this. Reaffirmment. Our confirmed, informed, unimportant student like you, too damn stupid to let the devil and every demon on his level prove it. The future that we bled for, from ever seeing improvement. Take the path of neutral and head for your destination, gradually and soothing. Don't worry about Satan or the pagan he's dating, who stays sedated for days while his brain played with. Wish, I'm afraid it's ultra controlled. Okay, kids? Let's make our own path and let this asshole be on his way with no one to play with in hell when he goes to stay for 1,000 years, starting any day. And he's going to stay in this pathetic middle-aged man shape who's manic depressant, medically disconnected, and evidently diminutive descendant of schizophrenic spirits and scriptures of unicorns, Newton's born. New fucking mutants born now in this new reformed deformed state which you have sworn if you conform that You inform that you were born to serve not his horn, but what by you've sworn, then you will not have been seriously misinformed. Any of those who fall except him, any of those who fail except with, can be transformed. If you follow him to swim in fire, you'll never be reborn. Only he hides his intent. But this wasn't his intent. That's because his blood is empty. His soul has been absolved. It's not existed since the beginning of his wickedness. But the imprint of this still exists within the script. Self-worship, order worship. You would not be something he could do if you assume he was the soul. It's you who's fueling his to-do list and giving him your control. It's amusing, though. Reclaim your own intention in this alignment from the prince of witches digging this ditch and then crossing the bridges and burning them behind you forever to be on my shit list. All my tiny puzzle pieces, follow peace, let's oppress this, lest we indeed accept this key that he would use to open the door and lead us to Exodus, purified and dissolved back to specks of dust, no silence, only nothingness. Be soft as stuffing, bluffing, smoke puffing, while he feeds on the abundance in a dungeon that reeks of onions, and you will dwell with him as a minion in this dominion of a place with no vibration in the rumden ruin of legion, the kingdom of nothing. Follow me. Indeed, we'll see the pantheon. I'll take you to another dimension. Above this third D of the tetragrammaton.